sort of a 1v1. Want to respect the Taliyah, so all makes sense.
We have a nice fight down here. Lehens with no black shield, and he is just going to be dead meat. First blood. Been only the most passive of ones. They're trying to keep it alive for as long as possible. Oh, there's the Taliyah burst damage, and he's going for more. Looking for it over the wall. The flash, though, from Cuz. He is going to survive. Training for it. Oh, that was so close. Viper just going to go wide.
Do decent Baron damage. Gorilla.
Oh, boy. The Taliyah dream, and he's looking for it now, but the flash headbutt onto the Scuttle Crab. He's really trying to get out of here, but that ultimate is going to come down eventually. Has a stopwatch, but even with the missed seismic shove, there was just no escape for Gorilla.
Going for a one-man mission on other side of the map, fine, and this side of the map not as good as Cuz is spotted.
Oh boy, he's in so much trouble too. He's trying to go onto the Taliyah. He does a lot of damage, but once again, just Cuz.
Griffin caught the Gorilla one explainable. That one not as much so as Khan wants to kill.
Uh-oh, he gets knocked up trying to dodge to the north. The easiest beast you've ever seen, Khan. The items that do come in from the Gnar. We're gonna take another look at this. There's the ward in the river, and he just sees him on the edge of that there. Is able to use the blasting plant too. Gorilla, it looks cool, but Tarzan once again goes for another wall to go for the kill, and this time it pays off.
So I don't see too much Taliyah even in my solo queue games because Ban, I forget.
You gotta play with me.
From him on a champion that's a bit different from his recent picks. His mid lane, actually top lane.
Yeah, he does have his flash this time around, but the fear is gonna tether on in. He's gonna stop watch. We'll see if he does commit to the flash. There it is. Gets away from the silence.
Recently in a fight. And he's also going to be very hard to shut down. So I think that could be big as bot lane.
Poor Sword, man. It's just everybody getting on the Sword boat here. It's not going to work out. And hello, Khan. You weren't looking. The paranoia doesn't work on you. The stopwatch is going to come in, though. Double stopwatch. They're going to try to lock him down. But here's Gorilla. The three-man knockup is huge. Is it going to be enough? Khan just go down. But the rest of Griffin is on the run. Lehens is going to survive for now. The binding comes in too. And BDD is going to be forced to flash, but is trying to go down here and get one more kill before he goes down. The stopwatch with 5 health left here. He will go down in the end. Up in the top side, it looks like Prey is up there all alone. Here comes the Taliyah onto the support by himself. Should be able to take him out eventually. There it is with this chilling smite for the last hit. And Viper, he once more wants to get that final kill on a Prey. Lehens is going to come up here with the help of his friends. They do have the Mountain Drake, and they're running out of vision now with the Paranoia. Really nice head bump by Gorilla. Is going to delay the Taliyah getting in. It's going to be the easiest flash from Khan to pick that up. Now Griffin looking for more kills, but everybody flashes the wall. All 5 flashes are going to be used, and Gorilla will happily give up his life and say, or else he could just be dying. But take a look at this. Very beautiful to take the Baron at least.
They definitely had a clear call. I'm kind of in 2 minds about how much it's worth. Gorilla's a monster, by the way, for stopping Tarzan getting in the pit. That was all him. I was focused on the smite, missed out on Gorilla doing his gatekeeping, and in typical Gorilla fashion, he says, have a nice life, guys. Love you very much. Say hi to my mom. It takes a long time for the 3 members to walk down. That's why Griffin was thinking with Tarzan's rock surfing.
Oh boy, there it is, the seismic shove and Prey in a lot of trouble. The easiest shockwave is not even gonna flash out for that one. The wall's gonna come in. Tarzan, he's still on the chase, and oh boy, he ate his Wheaties tonight, but he flashed the 3 members and is gonna give his life away now. As OK gives the 1v1 away. Khan is going to get extremely low here, but has the backup of his team. But look at Viper, look at Sword. Trying to go for the chase here. BDD himself is going to have to flash again.
Another kill, just unnecessary. From the jungle, the open to this play is really good. They don't have vision in that brush. They spot BDD and Gorilla walking down. And Sword is able to ult first the Nocturne, but get the stasis. Pretty easy to hit that shockwave. Still 1 member. We're waiting for the 3-man one to come later. In the live, we show the Baron because Baron spawns after this, but Tarzan is so over-aggressive after a good early game here. Reaching the point where King Zone is making low percentage plays, trying to kill the
It looks like King Zone, we're thinking about the mid lane, but now they get some vision onto the Baron. Gorilla is going to be pushing forward. It's going to go to about 5,000. Khan looking for the flank here. All of a sudden, you got a Togoth in front of you. Prey is going to miss that never move, and it looks like for now, okay, the wall is going to miss and trapping anybody there.
When potentially a shockwave can rip through the no-flash King Zone team. They get the ult out of Gorilla, but they turn off the Baron.
It's really big, though. You know, it's going to be a lot harder for Gorilla to really live here. They're now on the chase for Khan, but he does have that blasting plan. Paranoia comes in, and so Tarzan is getting really low. Gorilla with no ultimate. It's going to be a 50-50. Trying to come on in. Here is Cuz, and he's not going to get it as Talia picks it up. Gorilla also going to go down here. The Shockwave gets the DA out of Yasuo, but now Prey in the backline with his Swain is trying to take out Tarzan here, but the rest of the King Zone just on the run. BDD not able to turn it around. Prey gets the kill on the Talia. Viper is getting low on mana, but they do get the kill on the Swain. And now it's only Khan on the run as BDD has left him alone to push the mid lane. Should be a kill onto the Choga, as it is 4-on-1, even with that stone plane. He's really trying to get Lahens, but the silence is gonna miss. BDD does clap back with the turret, but definitely a one fight for Griffin. Super important, just fell apart. They have so much burst damage. They have a really nice push in the mid lane, looking for some Nexus turrets. The wall is going to come down here, but it will be blocked. Cancelled in the end. Still looking at this mid lane, though.
And they got the double buffs right for another 50 seconds. They're feeling so good about a fight, even if it does happen.
Just zoning him out, playing this Talia and Orianna perfectly, but there's the engage from Gorilla, is gonna use his ultimate, looking for the backline is Cuz, but he's gonna go down so fast, his GA will disappear. Sword is in the normal Gnar form, and now Cuz is gonna get super low. They're really trying to take him out here. Here comes BDD into the backline, he's gonna get the knockup on the head, but then he disappears to one dissonance from the Orianna. Toby is now extremely far. King Zone is able to go back into the base, and they need to get back here for the defense as the Nexus turret is going to go down. Let's go for try number 2, says King Zone. But the damage is coming in. Prey gets super low, and they take him out. Tarzan with no more mana, but it does not matter. Griffin do have the damage with Jovi and with Viper, and they will take game number 1 in exciting fashion. 41 minutes to take the cake.
Their objective play is what separated Griffin and King Zone. That was a fun. Fundamental that King Zone have been tricking out on that wasn't working for them here was Griffin getting the Baron, and then the Elder forced King Zone into a lose-lose. Against the double buffs, you never want to take a team fight. By the time they did, they were poked out, they were low health, and thus they couldn't win. Good game 1 victory for Griffin. The pause did derail the momentum a bit in the mid-game, but Griffin's decision-making ended up being more razor-sharp than King Zone when it mattered.
They were able to just make this game go on for such a long time. The early game was kind of boring. There was only one kill. Eventually, some kills happened after 20 minutes, but it wasn't enough to get King Zone rolling. And eventually, the Ezreal, Orianna, Talia combination of all of that poke damage and all of that pick with the Morgana for help was just way too much for King Zone to handle.
Well, that was a very exciting game number 1. Does it mean that Griffin will be able to close? So he's got to say, much more competitive than when Griffin and King Zone faced just a few weeks ago. So, Cuz packing up his keyboard, we all know what that means. We're going to have a player change. Peanut will be coming in for game number 2.